start on you and pull out. Perfect. When you introduce him, I'm going to pull out to the two shot, and then I'll go back into you after you're kind of done with him.
All right.
So are you supposed to look into the camera?
I want you to look at me. Should you look at me?
Both.
Okay.
Whatever's comfortable. Just don't look, out and away.
Well,
just appeal to their imaginations. This will be where your kids fall. This is, this is our, goal. This is,
You can even talk about the kind of floor that we were talking about doing, like how it's going to be. Of course, that's not your thing, but
you can even say, look at it now. I'll point down to it, and you got to appeal, like I said, appeal their imagination.
Okay.
So this is, the way it looks now, but
it's gonna,
and with help and whatever money or whatever you're.
That's what I'll do. I'll talk about how it used to look when I do that part. Then I'll be like, but you guys help make this happen. And now we've got framing done, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll be like, what else been done, Scott? And you say, frame and
let's see. My name's Scott.
You're you better be good. I think it was a good contrast, too, between you. Because you're, like, so dry. You're like, whatever. And I'm like, whoa. And you're like, yeah. They're worshiping right now. Sorry, y'all can't hear it, can you? I'm like,
we can hear it.
Praising the Lord right now. You can. I'm like over here worshiping. I'm glad this works. I'm so glad you thought of it. What made you even think of it?
Sweet. Huh?
Did you just have a dream about it one night? The Lord spoke to you in a dream and said, do a live feed?
I don't know. Nothing. David and I were just talking, and we were like, hey, what if we could do this? And I was like, yeah.
That's such a, it's just really, I think it just really helps them feel close to what's going on. It's on?
No, it's on. Yeah, leave it on, because he's muted it in there. Okay. It's on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I wish y'all could hear it.
Keep that paper real low.
You're about to go live, so don't talk into the mic.
You hear that? Keep the paper low. There you
Well,
go.
we're in the process of transforming our 10,000 square foot space into a 15,000 square foot space. And now, simulcast from an exotic location 150 feet away is our own Sheena Hunter.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, I'm doing great. This is really so Channel 5-ish. So what's going on over there?
Well, actually, Don, I'm over here live in what used to be a Chinese restaurant, but now it's going to be our new space. It's really exciting. It used to have booths and everything set up and a lot of dirty stuff, and now it's going to be awesome and clean. And standing with me, I have our general contractor, Scott Robertson. Come on over, Scott.
Here for Scott.
And he's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on. So, where are we standing right now?
Right now we're standing in what used to be the old offices. This used to be Karen's office, what I'm standing in right now.
Sorry, Karen. So sorry.
Yeah, we had to tear that down. I'm here, we still haven't built some walls, but there's some walls here that are going to be the new middle school rooms, and then the new prayer room. And that's what we have left to actually frame. Everything else that you see is framed up. There's right behind us here is where the new kitchen is going to be, and a couple storage rooms. And then off to this way over here is all the new classrooms for all the kids. And as you can see, it's much larger than what we have now. And when we get done with it, it's going to be awesome. We're going to be able to house a lot more kids and have a lot more things going on in here.
Nice, very cool. Okay, so everybody take a look at the floor. Can you see the floor? Scott, what's this floor going to look like?
Alright, well where we're standing now is just going to be a big open area, and we've already started grinding on the concrete over here. And we're going to just kind of stain and paint the floor. It's going to have a lot of squirrel marks in it and just a lot of the natural concrete beauty if you're a concrete lover like myself. It'll look good. Josh Brown is going to hook it up with some good paint and some good artistic design on the floors, and the walls themselves are going to have art rails and stuff along the top of the walls, so we can hang up artwork and start looking finished in here.
So basically it's going to be awesome?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. I love that. Well, what are we doing this week? Like, what might you need some help with coming up soon?
This week what we've got over here to my left is the dividing wall of the coffee bar, and we're going to leave that wall up, which will enable us to finish everything inside this space and only have to knock that wall down. As far as once we get this done, we can just take that wall out and we'll everything will be tied together. Actually today, hopefully the Lord doesn't strike you down for working on Sunday, but I need somebody to clean out that prayer room. The prayer room is going tomorrow. We're going to take out all the walls. We're not going to use that anymore. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to put the middle school or somewhere else, but we got to take that down so I can finish building the rest of the walls in here.
So no more praying?
Well, I've been praying every day.
Okay.
I suggest we just march around in the parking lot and pray out there. Yeah, I just want to get all that done so we can finish everything inside this space, and that'll minimize the dirt and the dust and stuff going into our existing space.
Awesome. Well, are we doing drywall soon too? I think that this week might be drywall, right?
Yes, I'm hopefully going to have drywall delivered on Tuesday, and then we can hang as much as we can hang by ourselves those next few days following. We've got to do some insulation this week. Tomorrow I could use people to help clean. This job site's a disaster and I don't like it. So we're going to clean up some stuff and frame some new walls and keep on going.
Well, that's awesome. There are actually some cards available at the answer bar that look like this. And they have the phone number for Scott Robertson, Josh Bowden, and Heather Edwards on them, so that if you can come up and help, you can give them a call so that they know, that you're available and they can put you to work. I think we're about done here. Are we done here?
Well, I would like to say that at the point we're at now, we've had to have a lot of professional subcontractors come in and do the electrical work and the heat and air. We've got 2 brand new, huge heat and air units that are going to keep this place toasty and cold and do what it's supposed to do.
They're cheering.
But after this point, once we start hanging drywall, I know we've got a lot of people that are wanting to paint and help out in certain areas, and this is getting to the point where we're definitely going to need as many people as we can get to come up here and do stuff. And it's mostly for the saving of the cost.
Yeah.
We can save money by having people come up here and do stuff, and the more we save, the more we can put back into other things that other people need.
That's so good. So good. All right, well, you heard it. We need your help. Come on. It's looking awesome. You guys have helped make this happen. So exciting. Don, you have anything for me?
You're looking awesome, Sheena.
Thanks, Don.
You really should be doing this good.
All right, back to you.
No, thanks. We actually rehearsed for like 3 minutes for that and really came up with it.